Arif Patel and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making banana nut muffins. We have all of our ingredients displayed right here. We have 1.5 cups of flour. Today I'm going to be using multi-grain flour. You can use wheat or all-purpose if you want. Then we have 1/2 cup of oil. I'm using canola oil. You can use any other cooking oil or butter. This is 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you want, but I'm using brown sugar. This is 1/2 cup of walnuts, 1/2 cup of milk. This is 1/3 cup of ground almonds. These are 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds. This is an optional ingredient, but it has many health benefits, so that's why I'm using it today. These are 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And right here, we have some vanilla extract. And we have 2 medium-sized bananas. Right here, but when you make this, you have to make sure they're ripe so you get that sweetness. And as you see, we have roughly mashed them. Okay, so now we are gonna put all of our dry ingredients into one bowl. So let's move all of our wet ingredients aside. We're not gonna put the walnuts in right now. That is for a further step along. So first let's put in the flour. And the sugar. Our ground almonds, the flax seeds, remember they're optional, the cinnamon, baking powder, and last but not least, baking soda. Now we're going to stir them all up. And you want to make sure that you have a little bit of everything everywhere. Make sure it's all equally distributed. Okay, so I finished mixing all my dry ingredients. I put those aside. I've already put the milk in my bananas. So now let's get all the rest of the wet ingredients in there. So here we have our oil. Okay, and the walnuts. So now we just have to stir these up. We put the vanilla extract in later. So, like I said before with the dry ingredients, a little bit of equal of everything everywhere. And you don't want them to be too chunky, because you don't want there to be chunks in your muffins. Of course, unless you like it that way, then of course do it that way. But so I finished mixing all my wet ingredients, and now we are going to put them in all of our dry ingredients. There we go. Here we go. Now, the way you want to stir this is that you want to fold it. You want to fold it on top of each other, because you want to give it that consistency. Okay, so we finished mixing all of the wet ingredients and dry ingredients all together, and along the way it was a little too dry, so we put some extra milk in there, and then we kept stirring until it got to this kind of consistency. So as you see, it's not too runny, but it's not too dry or lumpy either, because if it's too dry, probably it won't cook properly. So I'm gonna go get the muffin pan right here. And we're gonna get a spoon, and we're just gonna get some nuts, and we are just gonna scoop it into the muffin butter. Okay, so as you can see, we put it all in the muffin tray, and we leave a little bit of room because the muffin's gonna rise, and you don't want it to spill out or any of that happen, because that's gonna be a pain to clean up. And as you can see, we leave the oven preheated at 375 degrees. So now we are going to put these muffins inside the oven. careful because, you know, they're inside the quite hot. And there we go. Okay, so our muffins have been in the oven for 35 minutes. And we have our, you know, cooling rack and everything to put the muffin tray on. And let's get them out. And remember, put your mittens on. Safety first. Open it. You have to be very careful, because this is, you know, this is very hot. Here we go. There's that. Now let's just close the oven. Okay, so all of our muffins have been transferred onto the cooling rack, so the bottom won't get soggy. This is a very important step, and I can't wait to try them when they cool down. And this was a very fun experience, and I hope to see you in the next video.